Hello, guys. Welcome to Entrepreneur Forums, where we give you the facts, no fiction. My goal for this channel is to educate you with information that's already out there. All I am doing is reading it so that you don't have to read it. All I am doing is reading it so that you can listen to it while you're on the go. So thank you for joining. If you're listening to this from YouTube, please consider subscribing and liking the video so that other people can see it as well. Today we'll be talking about how you can apply for an employer identification number. It's very, very simple, so this video will be very short. On the Irs.gov website, they made sure to break this down in 3 steps. The step 1 is, you have to determine if you're right for an employer identification number, if you're eligible. And upon doing some further research, I found a really nice, bullet point here mentioned to them. I'll read this to you. It says you need an employer identification number if you fit multiple of these criteria. 1, you started a business. You started a new business. 2, you're hired or you hired or you will hire employees, including household employees. 3, if you open a bank account that requires an EIN for banking purposes. 4, if you change the legal character or ownership of your organization. And they give an example. The example is if you incorporate a sole proprietorship or form a partnership. So if you're starting an LLC or an S corp or any form you incorporate, then you need an EIN. Even if you have a sole proprietorship, I would recommend getting an EIN too. Before I go any further, I'll make sure to mention that I am not qualified by any means to give you advice, and that is why I'm reading straight from the Irs.gov website. So keep that in mind. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and I have to say that. The other bullet point says if you're going to purchase a business that's already in operation. The other bullet point is if you created a trust. The other point is if you created a pension plan as a plan administrator. The other bullet point is if you're a foreign person and you need an EIN to comply with IRS withholding regulations. A few other noteworthy bullet points are if you're a state or local agency, or if you're a federal government unit or agency, or if you formed a corporation, a partnership, or you administer an estate formed as a result of a person's death. Or the last point is if you represent or operate a business after the owner's death. So you need an EIN for any one of these criteria, mainly if you started a business or you're going to hire people or you're going to incorporate. That's how you determine if you're eligible. An EIN is basically employer. It's basically an employer identification number that allows the tax administration to distinguish you from other businesses. So how do you get one? Well, you already understand the application. It's very simple to do. You understand why you need it. So now it's as simple as clicking this apply online link from the Irs.gov website, which I will link all the links down below. It's as simple as clicking this link. When you click the link, it will bring you to this page here. It says EIN Assistant, and you will click Begin Application, and it will bring you step by step through the application, and then they will end up sending you a letter with your unique EIN through your email. Now, make sure you get that email before you close the tab, because you cannot recover your page. You can't go back and recover your page or anything like that. It's hard. So make sure you have that email in your email before you close the tab. And it also mentioned that you should have Adobe Reader installed. so that the application can show up. Make sure that's installed as well. And if you're inactive for 15 minutes, you will need to start over. So you got to bear that in mind as well. So this is something where when you start it, finish it, and make sure you get the confirmation to your email so you can have your number. Once you get your number, you can start using it, because all it does is tells the tax administration, this is my unique number to identify me. Alright guys, I hope you benefited from this video. Thank you for watching Entrepreneur Forums. Please consider joining the community. There's over 1,400 of us now, and we are growing, and the aim is just to provide you with information that's already out there. I had the problem where I was looking to get tax advice, simple question answered, and I have to do my research on my own. So I want to just help you to not have to go out and read all this, by yourself. You can just listen and then go read after if you want. But at least you can be briefed. I'm trying to keep this video short, so thank you again. Like the video. Thank you for joining, and you have a great day. Bye.